Dear readers, do the viewers, do all for our meditation at the start of the week. We chose the text of 2 Samuel chapter 7 verses 1 to 17. By Samuel chapter 7 verse 1 to 17, call the title we give to this text. Well, David wants to build a house for the eternal. When David is finally established in peace, install in a cedar palace. A just and generous thought rises in his heart. I live in a cedar house, and the ark of God dwells in a tent. David's desire to build a temple to the Lord, this is the expression of grateful faith from a heart that does not want to settle into comfort and forget God. Through this thought of David, there is a teaching. This is because true spiritual prosperity begins with concern for the glory of God. But the story takes an unexpected turn. God rejects David's plan not because his intention is bad, but because God recalls a fundamental truth. It is not man who builds God. It is God who builds man. The Lord reminds David, who never asked for a house of stone, built with precious stone, but for Egypt. God accompanies his people as they walk in fragility while waiting. He is a God near, a God on the journey with his own. Yes, God reverses the perspective. It's not you who will build me a house. It's me who will build you a house. By this promise, God speaks of a dynasty of stable descent and above all lasting reigns. The promise was not in his own opinion. I promise you opens the messianic horizon. The son of David of Ramirah and his throne will be established forever. Do your words find their ultimate fulfillment in Jesus Christ, Son of David? Eternal King whose reign will not hunger. Maybe it calls us to a profound conversion of outlook. Our projects, even my feet, must remain subject to the will of God. From one does not reject the impulse of the heart, but it purifies the intention and redefines the mission. He reminds us that the most important thing is not what we do for him, but what does it in us and through us. Finally, this passage reveals to us a God faithful to his promises. He takes the initiative of the alliance. He is committed. He remains faithful despite the weaknesses of men. Where man sees a project to be carried out, God sees a story of salvation to be accomplished. After this meditation from 9 years to our meditative prayer, let's pray. Lord our God, you are the God who walks with his people, the God who does not need a temple made of Medum, but who chooses to inhabit the hearts which open to your presence. How much, David, we come before you with our plans, our generous impulses, our desires to serve you, to recognize that everything begins with you, and that it is not us who build you a home, but you who build our life. Lord, when our plans are not yours, give us a humble heart to welcome your will. When you say no, make trust grow in us, because your refuge always hides a greater promise. You are the faithful God who establishes a house that does not fall, a reign of peace, justice and love. We give thanks to you for Jesus Christ, Son of David, an eternal King in whom all hope is fulfilled. Built in us a holy dwelling, has closed our faith, makes our lives available to you. Aim that everything we are and everything we do serves the glory of your bosom. Ahmed.